Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be swatching a new foundation which is launching very soon. I'm really excited about this. If you guys haven't heard, Tarte recently came out with a stick foundation, and if you've been following me for a little while, you would know that I'm obsessed with the Anastasia stick foundation right now. So I was so stoked when I heard that they were coming out with this, and I actually filmed a first impression yesterday using this foundation, and I'm really impressed with it so far. I'm wearing it on my face today, and I can honestly tell you guys that I love it. So today I just wanted to sit down and swatch all the shades for you guys. Hopefully today, by swatching them all on my arm in a row for you guys, you can kind of eyeball the shades and sort of figure out which one would be the best match for your skin tone. Just for a reference, I'm wearing the shade Medium Sand, I believe, and in the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation I wear Light Sand, and I'm just going to leave a whole bunch of my foundation shades down below for you guys. Some of them kind of vary a little bit, like they might be a little bit lighter, a little bit darker, but they're all in that same sort of yellow undertoned kind of family. As you guys will see, I do fake tan, and that usually means my skin kind of gives off that yellowy sort of undertone, so I do want to have that in my foundation base as well. So if you guys are into like yellow tone foundations, hopefully my foundation matches can help you out. So because I already filmed that foundation first impression, which I will link in the description box below for you guys, I'm not going to go into too much depth, but I am just going to give you guys a general overview and like just the general details that you need to know. This foundation is going to retail for $39, and it launches on the 21st of May, so that's when you guys can get your hands on it. I'm going to leave links down below as soon as it becomes available, and that way you guys can easily find it. This is what the foundation looks like. It comes in a very similar little stick to the Anastasia one. On the top we just have a little marble type of sticker on the top there. I think it's really cute, and we have like the standard Tarte gold logo and everything. The lid just pops off like this, and then you wind up the foundation. So that's about how much you get in a little tube. I have used this a couple of times now, like twice, and this is the shade that I wear, which is Medium Sand. In the Tarte stick foundation you get 9 grams, which is 0.32 ounces, and the Anastasia one you get 9 grams, which is 0.32 ounces. So you get the exact same size in the Anastasia and the Tarte foundation sticks. And then for the Makeup Forever one you get 12.5 grams, which is 0.44 ounces. So the Makeup Forever one does have quite a lot more in it. However, I think this is the most expensive of all of them, the Anastasia one being the cheapest, and then I think Tarte's right in the middle, because I think the Anastasia one's like $30 US, this one is like $50 US, I think, and then the Tarte one is like $39 US, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave all the prices as well as like the grams and everything in the description box, because I'm not too sure about like the US pricing. I'm kind of like thinking of like the Australian pricing, and I think that's kind of what it goes in. So this foundation comes in 12 different shades. This is the little card that Tarte sent over. I think it's a really good shade range, especially if you're like me and you're looking for those really nice yellow neutral kind of undertones to match a fake tan. They do range from very light to quite dark. However, I'm not too sure how this darkest shade would go on someone with a really deep complexion, because I just have no experience doing makeup on someone with a very dark skin tone, and that's the same with someone with very pale skin. I'm quite pale myself, but when I fake tan I fall into like that medium undertone sort of bracket, so it's quite easier for me to find a shade that matches my fake tan, and I'm not a freelance makeup artist, so I honestly don't have experience with matching a very light or a very dark complexion, so I'm not sure how the shades would work. I do think it's a really good shade range compared to most brands. Like 12 shades is a really good collection to come out with in a foundation. So in terms of the color range, I actually think it's really great to cream contour and highlight with. You guys, if you've been following me for a while, you would know I'm obsessed with cream contouring and highlighting. I do it all the time. If you like a bronzy kind of contour, like more on the warmer side, just like a general bronze glow and warmth to the skin, I would say that you really would like this. However, if you like more of like a cool toned contour, probably not the best foundation stick to contour with. I personally use the shade Tan Sand, and I think I mixed it with Tan Deep Honey today to contour, and you guys can see that I do have a very warm contour on, just because I don't really contour, I guess. I kind of more just bronze up and, I don't know, just add a little bit more depth to my face. if you guys get me. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, if you like a warm contour, I think you'll really like this. This foundation is actually vegan. It's talc free, it has vitamin E in it, and it has no nasties in there. So it doesn't have any gluten, parabens, triclosan, mineral oil, and phthalate. I think that's how you say it. I'm just reading off the PR package that I have in front of me. It also claims to be 12-hour wear. It has a matte finish and it is very creamy with a full coverage. So I can definitely say it is a full coverage foundation. If you're going to compare it to something like Marc Jacobs Remarkable, or what was the other one I was thinking of? I can't remember, but if you're going to compare it to something like that, I'd say it's more of a general full coverage. It's not like crazy full coverage, if you guys get me, but it's definitely buildable and you can definitely cover all your blemishes with it. I have a few pimples down here. I mean, you can still see them poking through just because I don't really put too much effort into covering them, but I do think it is a really nice buildable full coverage. In terms of the finish, I think it's kind of like the Makeup Forever foundation stick and the Anastasia foundation stick had a little baby, and it's kind of like a hybrid of the two, because the Makeup Forever one is really creamy, but it has an extremely dewy finish on me, and I find that it never lasts more than like 2 or 3 hours. I just get like an oil slick. And then the Anastasia one is a little bit drying on me when I first apply it, so I do have to use an oil on my face just to get it to apply really beautifully and creamy. However, this is like my favorite stick foundation. So these two mixed together is kind of like what the Tarte one is. The Tarte one does have a really nice matte finish once you set it. So I think if you're someone who doesn't like to set your foundation, I don't know, it kind of feels like it would slip and slide around a little bit. I personally always set my foundations, and I find that when I did set this, I think it has a beautiful matte finish, but in a way that it still has like luminosity coming through. So I don't think it's totally matte. It's kind of just like how I said, those two foundations mixed together is kind of like the finish of this one. And in terms of 12-hour wear, I personally never get 12-hour wear out of my foundations without having to touch up and use a setting spray of some sort. If you have oily skin, I would go for the Anastasia one, and if you have combination or dry skin, I would go with the Tarte one, just because it does have a really, kind of has like an oily sort of feeling in there, but in a good way. Like I said, I do feel like I need to add oil to my Anastasia one to get it to really work for my combination skin without it sticking to my dry patches. So hopefully that helps you guys out in terms of like figuring if this is like good for your skin type. Anyway, I think that's all I had to touch on in this video. I don't know, I'm really bad at doing review videos because I don't do them that often. I'm more do like my makeup tutorials, but I'm definitely going to be doing more reviews for you guys and just like informative kind of vids. So let me know if I forgot anything. Like, tell me if I was a complete dipshit and forgot like major talking points, because that would be appreciated, so then I can like learn for next time I do a video. Like I said, this launches on the 21st of May on tartecosmetics.com, I believe. But yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope that you guys liked it and found it helpful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave me any feedback down below because it would really help me out, and any video suggestions you guys want to see would be awesome as well. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Where are you going? Going so fast tonight. Have you ever stopped beside the road to smell the rose of life? Take a breath now. Don't hold it in too long, 'cause you might end up missing out on life's short little song. She's saying, ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live, don't let it go. Ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live, don't let it go.
Foundation first impression yesterday on the foundation. Foundation like a million times. Why do fridges make that weird noise? What the feckin' hell? The 5th of the 5th? I mean the 21st. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to film. doesn't retail until retail. Oh, you're so dumb, Kasey. Help you guys out. You sound like a freaking fuckwit. They just recently. There's a fucking plane. Go. Double chin. You dipshit. You fucking dipshit. Oh, think you funny, do ya? Well, you fucking not. Freaking excited. And I did with like I said, I dilled video you get 2 months. Oh, bronze sort of what? Oh my god. Why is everyone messaging me? My phone on fucking silent.